against somebody who we ended up beating in the end. I converted that video into a YouTube Shorts, and it got 1,600 views. Thank you so much for getting that video up to so many views. It was really awesome just to see. I put a lot of effort into that specific short there, and it ended up paying off, which was really awesome in the end. But anyways, if you're a returning viewer, or you just happen to be here because the algorithm recommended you, please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to keep consistent with daily uploads, and you subscribing and liking the video always helps with that. Without further ado though, let's get into a 30-minute game here and see who this puts us up against. So, today we are up against Just Travel from Australia, and I think we're just going to keep it simple with e4. Can't go wrong with King's Pawn. He follows up with e5, so let's just bring the knight out to g3. I prefer playing very simple chess. Let's just go with the 4 knights potentially. See if he goes for knight to f6, or potentially gets the bishop out to c5. He's got a couple good moves here, and we do go for the 4 knights game. I think I'm going to bring my bishop out to f4 here. Let's see if he develops his bishop as well. I like developing the bishop here, just so that we can get an early castle. Let's see. I would just keep it simple, and it looks like he takes the pawn. Okay, well, let's just recapture. That was a bit strange. Okay, makes sense. So he will try to fork our pieces there, but we can just recapture with the bishop. So he takes with the queen. Let's see. Might just go back with our knight. And let's see what he does with his queen. Might just retreat it. Might try to... Yeah, okay, so he brings it back. Let's just castle. Play very simple here. And might just try to push the d-pawn up a square so we can get the bishop out, spin it, or force him to push out his pawn here. We'll see. We will see. Random side note, just seeing that he's on, or that he's from Australia. I would love to go to Australia. One of my, it's pretty funny that his name's Just Travel, but I'm a huge travel bug. I absolutely love traveling. Last year, actually, this day last year, I went on a really cool Europe trip. We went to Paris, Amsterdam, and for like a few hours we were in Dublin and London, just because they were overlays. But my favorite place to go was Amsterdam. It was absolutely amazing. I had such a fun time there. If you're watching this, and you've never traveled before, take it from me. Go traveling if you can. If you have the money, or if you have, the time and you're young. Spend a couple weeks or a week traveling. It's lifelong memories you'll create. So he brings his bishop out to g4. Let's just push our pawn up to h3, kick that bishop out. There it goes. Let's see if we can, maybe we can get a little aggressive and push that g bishop way out and he brings it back to g6. Let's push our d pawn here so that we open up a lane for our bishop as well. If I were him, I'd probably push up my f pawn there just to block my bishop from going to g5. Might try to get a pawn storm going on this queen side to try and force this knight to go somewhere it doesn't want to go. Maybe we can even push our b pawn up and try to put our bishop on this long diagonal just to stare down what's going on over here. It looks like just travel is taking his time a bit here. Really wants to think, and I don't blame him. I play 30-minute games for that exact reason. Okay, so he's gonna put his bishop. He's gonna put his bishop on d5. I guess maybe to add another defense to that pawn. I'm not too sure. Let's see. Let's take a second to think here. What's a good move? Maybe bring the bishop out here. Building our pawns up here maybe. I'm not too sure. I would like to maybe start pushing those pawns up. But I might just go. Maybe I'll go queen e2 or e1 as well, just to maybe put some extra pressure on that pawn. Yeah, maybe we'll just bring our queen out. Let's activate our queen just to put some pressure on that pawn. Not sure if that's a good move, but comment down below what your rating in chess is. And maybe if I build the audience up a little bit, we can get some me versus viewer games if you would be down for that. I've honestly been playing a lot more chess puzzles on my phone, just in preparation of these videos solely. But in doing that, obviously, you get better with time. So that's what it's really all about. Been also watching a ton more chess on YouTube. It's so interesting to see these absolutely brilliant minds in the game of chess just go to work. Yeah, it's crazy because a lot of these players that are on YouTube are people that have been doing it since they were children, like Gotham Chess, the Botez sisters, obviously guys like Magnus and Hikaru. Okay, so he's pushing this pawn up just to defend the e-pawn here. He's really trying to defend this with all of his might. He's got his knight defending it, his bishop defending it, and that pawn. So maybe we'll just go... Let's just go d4. Put some extra pressure there. And if he doesn't take, we'll just push it up once more to put some pressure on the knight here. But let's see what he does. I'd love to be able to push this pawn here because it'll be defended by our knights, and that'll be a very good spot for our pawn just to restrict his movements in the back here. I'm surprised he hasn't castled yet either. We'll have to see if he eventually gets to that. So, and there's his castle. So, let's do what we said. Let's push our pawn up. Just to get his knight on a square that he doesn't want. He might push it out here. If he does, we'll just move our pawn up to a3. And then he'll be kind of forced to put his knight either back here or just on a square that's not very good. I think with that move we just gained a bit of tempo. Depending on what he does here, if I were him, I'd probably just retreat our knight back here. But as I was saying, I was actually, just before recording this, recording a keyboard tapping video. I think those videos are really relaxing. I love keyboard clicking and like controller clicking and stuff like that. But I was having a ton of technical difficulties, and unfortunately, it's not gonna sorry, I just got distracted by his move. It's not gonna happen, unfortunately, today, but I'm probably gonna try and get that done soon, just because I love those kinds of videos and I'd love to be able to put some here on the channel. So I might just take the knight here, since he's attacking my queen. Yeah, let's just do that. Play simple here. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so he's gonna take with the pawn. As expected. Might just have to reroute our knight maybe here or up here. Not sure which one I like better. Let's go here just so that we can attack his bishop and he'll be forced to move it. Also, we'll be forking both the pawn and his bishop, so he's going to be forced to either move it there or there. But yeah, let's see. Let's see what he does. Might try to get our bishop. If he moves his bishop here, might try to put our bishop over on f4 to control this square here, and we might be able to win a pawn and get a little aggressive. Just ideas, though. Ideas, ideas, ideas. One thing I've noticed just by the two games prior, or the game prior and this game, is people really tend to take their time in this mode. I guess you should. You have 30 minutes, but it makes it a little boring for me. Just sitting here and waiting. But it allows me to talk to you a little more just about, stuff maybe going on in my life or ideas that I have for the channel. And that's, I think why I like playing chess so much. Obviously it's a thinking game, but, it allows you to just kind of fill the void with, like the void of silence with some talking. And if you know me, I'm someone that really likes talking. But yeah, let's see what he does here. He's almost below the 20-minute mark, which is good for us. Sitting at 25:09. I would really love to get my bishop active. So I'm hoping that he moves his bishop here, or even back. If he moves it here, it's bishop just because his pawn is blocking this sightline here, and there isn't really much going on here unless he brings his queen into the mix. So we'll have to see. He's down to, and there we go. So he moves it here, which is exactly what we wanted. So let's move our bishop right there. Didn't spend any time on that move, just because we've been discussing what we've been wanting to do for a while now. And that's kind of the price you pay for using up a lot of time. It also allows your opponents to think, while not really having any punishment towards their time. I'm not sure. Okay, so that's a good move. So he's defended his pawn there. But honestly, I think I might still take, because I think I'd rather trade a knight and a bishop for a rook. Plus we also take a pawn. I might do it just solely because of the fact that this bishop isn't really doing much over here. Let's think about our other options, though. I could try to maybe... I don't know, let's see. I actually like just straight up taking this. Actually, you know what? What if we bring our queen to c4? Does that trap his bishop? It won't trap his bishop because he can bring it back here, but it allows us to take a little more control of the board, and also we can win a pawn. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. He might push his pawn up here. Or just retreat his bishop, but we'll see. Let's do that. I like that move. Spent a little time on it, but we're up ahead. We can afford to dive into our clock a little bit. Let's see. If I were him, I'd probably move my bishop back there. I think that's the only move that doesn't just throw away a piece. And that's really good for us because all of his pieces will be on his back ranks here. And we have 3 pieces in the center of the board. 1, 2, 3. And we can even try to move a rook onto the e file. Okay, so he's going to do that with his bishop. Might just take the pawn, like we were saying. Yeah, might just take the pawn. Yeah, and let's do it with our knight, just so that it's a little out of danger. Let's do it, let's do it. Oh, man. Might have just blundered there. Oh, man, I think I just blundered. That was not good. Actually, I didn't blunder. We can move our knight to e6, forking into his bishop here. That's an awesome move. I'm so glad I found that. Okay, wow, wow, wow. So that wasn't a blunder after all. Okay, now we just have to play this right. Let's see what he does. If I were him, my queen is definitely gonna have to save the day here. I'd probably move the queen here or here or here. I'm not really too sure though. Or he can move it there and it defends both pieces. But I don't know. I don't know what I'd do if I was in his position. Okay, so he does move it there. Let's take his rook. Let's just make sure that it's okay. Well, yeah, let's do it. He'll definitely take it back. But I think we have some really good counterplay here. Maybe we move our rook onto the e-file just to control all of it. Or we'll bring this one over to activate it. Let's see. Yeah, let's just move it onto e1. Just so that we have control of this whole file. Also, the moment he moves his queen, his bishop is in trouble, so he's either going to have to move it back to a square that he doesn't really want to move it to, or he will, or he'll just leave it there and won't really be able to do much with it. Okay, so he's going to push that pawn. Maybe I just take. No. If I take, it allows this rook to get in here. Oh, man, let's think. Maybe we push it. It'll just get taken by the bishop. Maybe I try to push my king up a bit here. Maybe I push my king to g2 and then to g3 to try and put pressure on the bishop. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I kind of want this pawn to stay here because it's restricting his bishop's movement right now. Let's just push the king. I'm not sure if it's a good move or not, but you know, it's worth it. It's worth a shot. Second guessing myself a little bit here in my position. I think it's an okay position. I'd prefer to have the two rooks over the rook and two bishops. But I don't know. It's a tough position. Let's hope I didn't just make a mistake. If you've made it this far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a like on the video. It really helps me continue to just make these videos consistently, and you know, I've just been enjoying these more and more and really been trying to up the editing after every upload. Hopefully you guys can see that I'm trying to put some more efforts into the editing as well. But yeah, I'm hoping I can keep up with the consistent daily uploads, but I just recently got a new job and it's taking up upload schedule, but we'll have to see. If I get too busy, might skip one day and just try to keep uploading daily afterwards. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. We will see. We will see. Okay, so he moves his bishop back. Maybe we move our rook to e6. Just because it'll be defended by the pawn here, and it'll put pressure on both his queen and his bishop. Let's do that. Let's do that, and it'll also allow us to bring our second rook onto the e-file. And we can start getting way more control of this game. Okay, so he moves his queen back one. And I might just bring our rook on over to e1. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Getting a little nervous about this bishop here. Just because, I don't know, I see some ways he might be able to use it in a tricky way, but I don't know, I think we have a good position. Our pieces are active. His light squared bishop is stuck behind a pawn, and this dark squared bishop isn't really doing too much at the moment, but that can all change very fast. Also, he's starting to really eat into his time here, down to 11 minutes. Okay, so he takes the pawn. Let's just immediately recapture. Or maybe do we recapture with the queen? We're definitely recapturing it, just which should we capture with? You know what, let's just do it with the pawn, keep it simple. Just keep it nice and simple. His rook might now have a sight line on our pawn, but I don't think he's going to do that move. That would be a dumb move. I might try to start pushing these pawns up, especially that one there to f4, just to try to, might even be able to trap his bishop if he moves it into the h-file. But we're really starting to restrict his movement here. Okay, so he goes there. Might even just slide this rook up a square. Just again putting pressure on both the queen and the bishop. Actually, I'm not really too scared of him taking this rook. Just because, honestly, at the end of the day, if he does take it with the bishop, we can recapture with the pawn, and now that's a passed pawn defended by a rook. Our time's really starting to diminish here. Okay, I gotta think here. If he takes with the bishop, I recapture with the pawn. And then he's gonna have to move his queen somewhere else. Maybe back here, maybe somewhere up here. Then we push it up once more, hitting the rook, which you'll be forced to move there. Oh, man. You know what, maybe we just don't worry about this and push our pawns up this way. I don't know. I feel like every move I make is gonna be wrong. Let's just do, I meant to do b4, but b3 is okay as well. more square. Oh, oh my god. Wait. I think we're gonna win. We're gonna win his rook here. So because he took that, let's put him in check. This is gonna open up the king here. Or the king to our queen. Oh my god, yeah, this is good. This is... Oh, he's put me in check. Okay, let's just move our king back here. Yeah, and so he's gonna take the queen. Let's take it back with our pawn. And... Okay, now we just need to be very careful. He's up pieces, but we're up pawns. We have a passed pawn here. We gotta start bringing our king into the action now. Okay, so let's bring our rook here, and we're gonna have to start bringing our king up as well. Actually, no, that's a useless move. Let's bring the king up. This is quite the end game. I love this. I'm not particularly amazing at end games, but you know, that's why you get into these games, to work on that. So he's gonna bring his pawn up. Let's go up with our king once more. Let's put pressure on the bishop. Yeah, let's do it. Man, this is a crazy end game. I just gotta make sure, like, this pawn is always just putting pressure on over here. I need to find a way to get rid of this bishop. Okay, that's alarming. We'll just move our king behind our rook, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Brings our king even more into the mix here. Okay, so he takes... Oh man, did I screw up? I think I might have screwed up here. Ah, man. Okay, I think honestly this is just straight up a draw. Unless I play this... Unless I screw this up, I gotta play for a draw now. Because he's got a passed pawn here, but I have one here. We gotta be careful. We gotta be very, very careful. Let's bring our king back here. Honestly, let's offer him a draw and see if he goes for it. Okay, so he declines it. Looks like he thinks he can win this. Yeah, I think I'm just playing for a draw right now. He might actually be able to win if I'm not careful. Let's bring our king up here. Okay, I don't know how I missed that. That was dumb. Okay, I'm starting to panic. I'm so bad at end games, man. Let's just push that pawn. Okay. He's gonna start marching marching his pawns over now. Let's bring our king back. I think we've lost. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this. Bring the king over here. We gotta be careful. This time is running out a little bit. Man, this is tough. I gotta move this pawn up. All of my brain power is going into this right now. Ugh. I think we take here. Let's take. He's gonna take back, then we move. Oh man. It's all falling apart. Yeah, I think we've lost this. Can't even get over to these pawns. Yeah. I might just resign, but maybe we'll just continue to play, just for fun. Yeah. We've definitely lost. Let's see if we can get a stalemate. If he's not careful, he actually could get one, honestly. But nah, there's no way he's gonna be able to get a queen. Yeah, it's over. Alright, let's resign. Well done, Just Travel. Well done. We made 4 blunders. Oh man. Let's go into the game review and see where we messed up. Okay, so we actually... Okay, so we had 75.8% accuracy. Damn. That's tough. Really tough. Let's see where I went wrong. Okay, so that immediately put me down, apparently. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we were actually playing pretty well at the beginning. Okay, that's apparently a bad move. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, and he makes another bad move as well. So do I. Ah, man. And he does as well. Okay, and then I make the best move apparently. He castles. Oh man, I made a lot of bad mistakes. Okay, that allowed me to get back equal, and I think I actually capitalized on that. And there's a great move. Good job defending that pawn. There was only one move that worked, and you played it. Nice. So he does an inaccuracy. Oh! I make a brilliant move. What? I think that's the first time I've ever got a brilliant move. Oh my god. That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. Okay. Wow. And then we get another great move here. So I was playing pretty well here. Oh no. Oh, so this was a